guys, it's Kennedy, and for today's video, I'm switching it up a little bit. I'm just gonna be sitting down and talking to you guys about my favorite face masks. I, like many other people, love a good face mask, and I have recently been on the hunt for some new ones, but I also was rediscovering some old favorites, so I thought it was the perfect time to tell you guys about it. I've separated them into 4 different kind of categories just so, you know, it wasn't a lot to take in at one time, but without further ado, let's get started. So my first category is the drugstore / low price range, and I love getting masks from the drugstore. Not only are they super affordable, but there's just so many different ones to choose from. These guys are just a couple of my favorites. So they're both by the brand Freeman, which I love, and this one is the facial purifying clay mask with acai, and this one is the facial detoxifying mask with chocolate and strawberry. This one, hands down, is my favorite mask that I've tried from the drugstore. It is so good. It does a really good job of like cleaning your skin and making it feel really good afterwards, but it also just smells absolutely incredible. If you want to try a face mask that makes you question whether you should eat it, which you shouldn't, but when you have it on your face, you really like start questioning if you can, because it honestly smells amazing. And yeah, that was a weird tangent, but I love these ones among many others from the drugstore. The next category is the mid-level price range, which I know is a weird category, but I just had to separate these somehow. And I will have all of the product information listed in the description bar below because I don't actually remember the prices for these. But I have these 2 here. This first one is by The Body Shop. It is the Tea Tree Face Mask, which I have mentioned in a previous video, and I really like this. I have like acne prone skin and I always have like breakouts and stuff, so I like using this as a spot treatment every now and again. I don't use it too often because it is very powerful and harsh and it can dry out your skin, so that's why I just use it as a spot treatment on my problem areas when I really need like a deep clean. And the other one, oh, I love this. I found this through Instagram. It is the TruSelf Organics Detoxifying Mask, and hold on, I tried to film this a couple times and I've just poured the mask all over myself. Okay, so it is this loose mask here, and I'm gonna close it up before, you know, I drop it all over the floor, because that's something I would do. But I love this because you just mix a little bit of this with some water, or you can use apple cider vinegar, and you can leave it on for 10 to 30 minutes. I leave it on for 30 because, you know, I want it to really clean my face and just do a really good job of detoxifying. And when it dries, you end up looking like a reptile, like a lizard. So it's kind of gross, but it's also kind of cool, and I'm obsessed with that mask. My next category is the high-end price range, and I'm considering these both high-end because they are from Sephora, so that's how I am distinguishing them today. But they are these 2 here. This first one is the Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask to Clear Pores. This I have heard a lot of YouTubers talk about, and I just picked it up on a whim one day. It was only like 20-something dollars, so it's not like terrible. It is expensive, and I think they do have like a smaller kind of sampler size that you can pick up, but I honestly love this mask. It just like, if you use like a warm towel on your face before you use this mask, like to open your pores, it does an even greater job of just like clearing them out, and it just leaves my skin feeling incredible afterwards. I'm obsessed with this mask as well. And the other one, you know, probably heard a lot of people talk about this too. It is the Glamglow mask. This one is the Super Mud Clearing Treatment. I know for sure there are 3 different masks, maybe 4, but they're very, very, very good, but also very expensive. So if that's something that you're interested in trying, they do also have smaller sampler ones I've seen too, just like near the checkout, so you can always try that. But like this jar is like 1.2 fluid ounces, and it was like, I think around $76, so it's a lot of money for like, you know, not that much face mask, but it's incredible. So it is worth the money, but it's a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? And my last category is the fresh face masks. So I have these two here that I'm going to talk about. This is one from Lush, and yes, this is an egg, and I will get to that in a second. But this one is the Catastrophe Cosmetic Fresh Face Mask, and like one of the main ingredients in this is blueberries, and this one specifically is for sore and troubled skin. So acne, you know, this is right up my alley. I am obsessed with this, and this like little jar gives you about 3 to 4 masks depending on how much you use, and it's only like $6.95, which isn't even bad, and it lasts for a few weeks, so you have time to use it. And it's just amazing using masks with fresh natural products that you know are good for your skin. I am absolutely obsessed with this one. I'm gonna try other fresh face masks, but this is the first one I've tried, and it's honestly amazing. I leave it on for like 10 minutes like it says, and it just is really cool because when it dries, when you wash it off, it's almost like you're getting like a little face massage. You're not like exfoliating because it doesn't dry to where you have to like scrub it off. I don't know how to explain it. If you've tried it, you might know what I'm talking about, but it feels so cool when you wash it off your face. I just sound like I'm crazy. And the other one is like a DIY mask. There are plenty of recipes out there for homemade facial masks, but my favorite is using an egg. And I have talked about this in a previous video, but basically to make a DIY face mask, you just crack the egg, obviously, and you separate the egg white and the egg yolk. And if you have dehydrated skin, I would recommend using the egg yolk. But if you have like oily, acne-prone skin, you can go for the, did I say, yeah, yolk. And then if you have oily or acne-prone skin, you should go for the egg white. And you can add in a little bit of honey or lemon just to help with that. But regardless of which part of the egg that you use, you are gonna wanna leave it on your face for 30 minutes. It's gonna feel gross. Like you're gonna put it on, it's gonna smell gross, and it's gonna be kind of disgusting, and like it feels really cool because it just like tightens up your skin, and when you wash it off, it's amazing. And because it's literally only an egg you're using, or if you add lemon or honey, it's all natural products as well, and it's super inexpensive, and it actually does a really incredible job as a face mask. I don't know, I'm getting off on a weird tangent again, but it's incredible. And if you want to go like crazy, you can use the whole egg, whether you whip it together and just use that for half an hour, or you can use each half for half an hour, but that's like an hour's worth of face mask. That seems like a lot. I'm getting out of breath. I need to stop talking, so we're just gonna end this here. But that is it for my favorite face masks video. I know it was rambly and all over the place, but like I said, I love a good face mask. And if you guys have any favorites, then leave them in the comments below and I'll be sure to check those out. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! I've already worn this. It is super comfortable, and I just really like the bottom of it. If you can see that, it just kind of has like a little scoop cut to it, just making it slightly more interesting. It's like, I threw it all over my leg. So you mix it with a little, I poured that all on my leg. Really good job of just, you know, kelping.